All I can do right now is put on a brave face and go out there and be their leader.
It's over. We are screwed.
Come, baby.
Enjoy this great game.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. Here it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
What is up, everyone? Carstream on vacation, not in studio. We'll be back soon. Giants, I listened to the entire game. It was a close game against a good team for a while until it wasn't, and things got out of hand quick. And before you know it, the Brewers had a huge lead. The Giants offense could not surmount it, and they lost today 5-3. The Giants lose the game. What's up, Jenny Vega? We all have different ways to enjoy the game. And yes, look, man, I mean, I can play taps by all means. Actually, I don't have my instrument here anyway, but I'm not saying, like, I know the odds are looking pretty astronomical at this point. Giants fall back again, can't sweep a team, have a chance to win the series tomorrow. You win the series, fine, but then you have to sweep the Marlins. It's the only reason I'm waiting for the Marlins series, just to see what happens. Giants go back home, sweep the Marlins, maybe we can talk. But if they can't beat the Marlins, it may be time to go ahead and play taps. But I'm trying to give it as much time as possible. Last year, people were actually mad I played it too soon. We got JB. It hurts when the leadoff hitters that get on base early were both Wade and Estrada. They didn't even look like stealing second. Estrada had a good game today, even though the Giants, if you heard, have made him available on the waiver wire. But I'm not even that mad about that, although I am a little bit, because he's under team control for a long time. Thairo Estrada's proven himself. He's a good player. He didn't have his best year this year. They put him on waivers. And Taylor Rogers. What? Man's got a 2.45 ERA. He's one of our best relievers. So I don't even know if the Giants believe that they can get back in this thing. 6.5 back is going to be tough to come back. Mets, Braves, and Cubs now ahead of us, and all 3 won today. Michael Roeder. Spencer says it's over. It's been over since they lost 3 to Atlanta. That was a series the Giants needed to win those first 2 games, or at least one of those 2 extra inning games. Lost them both. It's just not. They just don't win enough. They don't lose enough to be considered one of the worst teams in baseball, but they don't win enough to be a playoff team, and that's what this season is going to boil down to. And I can guarantee, maybe not guarantee is too strong of a word, but I'm pretty sure that either Taylor Rogers, Thairo Estrada, or both, and Tyler Matzik too, who we haven't even seen. We picked him up at the trade deadline. Okay, him too. Why do we pick him up? Some of those guys are going to be gone, if not all of them. I'm pretty sure some team has taken Taylor Rogers on waivers. Not so much for a baseball team that will be back in spring. Taylor, what the F? Taylor Rogers is available on waivers. From my understanding, any team can just take him. Any team can be, we'll take Thairo, we'll take Taylor. So the Giants don't even appear that they're very confident. And sure, they may sign a second baseman in the offseason, but we would have needed Thairo Estrada if we were going to make a playoff push. Jim Thoroughkill keeps the streak alive. I'll give applause for that, since I can't give applause to the Giants. Just good enough to suck Giants baseball. Not good enough to, lose a million games and get the first overall pick. I'm not saying I want that. That's not my style, but a lot of fans would prefer that. But also not good enough to get in the playoffs. One time in the Farhan era. Correct me if I'm wrong. 2019 fell short. 2020 fell short last game of the year. 2021 made the playoffs, lost in the first round. 22 fell short. 23 fell short. This is unacceptable. Ladies and gentlemen, that's unacceptable. Ken Rosenthal said someone in the Giants front office said Estrada and Wade will not return next season. Giants said they will go after a shortstop and first baseman in the offseason. And Thairo Estrada thought he pretty well proved himself. I thought it was a good pickup with the Yankees, and we picked him up, and he worked his way into the lineup. Damn. I mean, I know there's no loyalty in sports, but damn. Giants. And what about Taylor? What about Taylor Rogers? They didn't want to pay him all that money. That's all that was. They just trying to save money at this point. Taylor Rogers pitched well. 2.45 ERA. I would have understood Tyler more after giving him those 6 straight hits. No one wants to come here. We won't get a big free agent. I mean, I understand a lot of people are saying, oh, no, they're going to get Kim. They're going to sign Kim. Well, maybe sign Kim first and then get rid of Thairo. Jiminy Christmas. So placed on waivers, Thairo Estrada. Obviously, he's still here. He just played today, but any team that wants him is going to take him. Thairo Estrada, Taylor Rogers, that's the shocker, and Tyler Madzik. Thank you, Jim Thoroughkill, for the super chat. I don't think Paul likes that we play taps. Hey, it's a tradition. It's a tradition. Why the long face? I think it's from my cousins. Have them. So no one wants to come here. And yeah, so let's wrap this game up here. 5-3, the loss. Like I said, it was going very, very smoothly. 0-0, 0-0, 0-0. Harrison was looking good. I have noticed Bob Melvin does leave pitchers in a little too long. Now, he knows that. Guy knows baseball better than I do, but we're all watching the games like, maybe this is a good time to take him out? No. Okay, another batter. Okay, now you're going to go get him. No? Oh, okay, another batter. Okay, he's definitely going to get him now. No. Okay, now we're screwed. Okay, gotcha. Oh, here he comes. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? But anyway, it was 0-0 until the, I want to say, what was it, fifth or sixth inning. Randy Ronaldson, $9.99. Am I wrong on that? I just read the news report. Taylor Rogers put on waivers. Available on waivers. Still learning what and why you do waivers. Some folks during the last part of the year, do they still play this year for us? I mean, there's so much stuff in baseball when it comes to, you got the waiver wire, you got DFA ones, you got the trade deadline, you got free agency, you got your draft picks, you got a million things to learn. Even I get confused on it because it changes year to year. And when the new CBAs are done, these things change. But from my understanding, right now, if you put someone on waivers, they stay on the team, but another team can just grab them, could claim them. If nobody claims them, which I don't see happening with Taylor or Thairo, if nobody claims them, the Giants can either keep them or send them to AAA if they want to. If the player has enough experience, which I believe Taylor Rogers does, I'm not sure about Thairo, they can reject the AAA assignment and become a free agent. But they don't have to send them to AAA. They can just keep them. So there's no way Taylor Rogers is making it through waivers. You know how many teams need bullpen help? There's no way Taylor Rogers is making it through waivers. The best ERA in the pen. That tells me Giants don't think we're going to make it. If you were planning to be in the playoffs, they wouldn't have done that. At least they're honest. They just tell the fans straight up by their actions. They tell the fans by their actions what they're thinking. Clearly, the front office doesn't seem to believe in this team. Harrison is a bust so far. Tyler Rogers should have been waived. Tyler Rogers pitched so poorly that they waived his brother. Gosh dang. They're like, bro, you're so bad, we ain't going to waive you, we're waiving your brother, which doesn't make sense because Taylor's been better. But maybe they figured nobody would take. Well, the thing about it is they're paying Taylor more. They're paying Taylor a lot of money. They signed Taylor Rogers to be a big piece of the bullpen this year in hopes to go to the playoffs where they would make all their money in the playoffs, including the World Series. But as it turned out, Giants ain't making the playoffs. At least that's where we're heading right now. I haven't played taps officially. Like I try to tell people that's just after that day that I played taps, the post-game shows tend to lose quite a bit of energy because wins are like, well, we're not making the playoffs anyway. So I'm not quite there yet. I still want to see wins. I want to see the Giants win tomorrow and go sweep the Marlins, but I keep asking for what I need them to do, and they have not delivered on what I have said. So anyway, fifth or sixth, I believe it was the fifth inning. Monasterio walked, stole second. Freely got a base hit, and Jackson Churio again comes through with a base knock, 1-0, and things got out of hand quick. Double from Perkins, a couple more runs come in. Contreras goes deep, 5-0 Brewers, and it's like, well, 5-0. Now the Giants made a slight effort. Did you think the Giants were going to score 5? They tried. Chappie with a double. Estrada got a hit, got a run, but just too little, too late. A couple more hits. Fitzgerald, Conforto, Ramos got an RBI hit, but at the end of the day, they only scored 3. And I'm not a mathematician, but 3 is less than 5. Where's Robert at? I would love to hear his newest excuse. Robert Rothberg. Can the Giants win the series tomorrow and then go sweep the Marlins in San Francisco? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. The Giants front office are playing themselves out of their jobs. They don't care because they all see the writing on the wall. The Weasel Foreign is going to try to save this job and blame others. Let's show pride and make an attempt to win every game. Let's show pride. There we go. So here's the thing. I'm almost there. I'm right there. I'm right there. Like, I'm giving them one more series, and that's the Marlins series. After that, that's the easiest series left. After that, it's Padres, Royals, just all kind of Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are not as good as last year, but they're better than the Giants. They're playing good baseball. So honestly, you can't beat the Marlins. I'm pretty much giving up. And yeah, we'll still do post games, and if the Giants win, we'll celebrate that win. And I'll still root for them. You play to win the game, but there's always cafecito mañana. Thanks to Corona, man. I did not expect the super chat support today. Did not expect the super chat support today. I thought this might be the day we end the streak. The day will come when the post-game super chat streak comes to an end. But today ain't the day. Tough loss, but there's always cafecito mañana. I'm so depressed, I got a huge drink right here. And I had no choice. This ain't a cafecito, but we'll get that tomorrow. Thank you so much. Marlins have been playing better lately. Oh, have they, Michael Roeder? And it's like the news just hit me hard about Thairo Estrada and Taylor Rogers, because to me it means they're gone. They may not technically be gone yet, but yeah, I never said I'm playing taps. I should, and I'm not playing taps today. Even if I had my guitar, it's like, let's give it. It doesn't hurt to give it one more series. It doesn't hurt to give it one more series. But they don't have to be mathematically eliminated for me to play it. But I really try to give every benefit of the doubt and not give up until, but the thing is, when the front office gives up, and I don't know if the players have given up, but the front office has given up. I don't like that move, but they're saving money. It's not my money. If it was my money, would I make that move? I don't think so. That maybe came from ownership. I don't know. Maybe ownership told them, we got to get rid of some of these guys. We got to cut payroll. I don't know. But Thairo Estrada has been a great player for the Giants. He's under team control for a couple more years. 2026, 2027, I don't even know. I thought if they were on waivers that they wouldn't be in the lineup. That, I guess you can be in the lineup as long as you're not DFA'd. If you're DFA'd and then go to waivers, that means you come immediately off the roster. But they weren't DFA'd. They were simply placed on, I don't know how to pronounce the word, irrevocable waivers. Irrevocable waivers. Did I say that right? Eric, the Giants are still drawing people at the games. Well, we love to go to Oracle Park. And in fact, I'm hoping to go back this year. I was just there for the White Sox series. And and I would like to go back this year, but I was hoping that they'd be in a playoff hunt and the games would be more meaningful. So we'll see if I go to another game. Boycott says bye Victor. Player of the game. You know who I'm going to give it to? A newbie. Austin Warren comes through with 2 scoreless innings. Very nice bullpen work from Austin Warren today. Kept the Giants as close as he could. The bullpen came in and kept it close. A couple guys came in and pitched well. Jelly. But unfortunately, the offense just doesn't have the firepower. Estrada struggled with injuries most of the year. Would have loved to see a healthy Estrada next year. I agree. They're going to make moves this offseason. You know, Giants, are we going to get the top free agents? No. Are we going to get nobody free agents? Well, every year we get a few of them, but we're going to get some mid-tier free agents like this year. And it'll probably be exciting, and I'll probably talk good about it and say, you know, we had a decent offseason, give it a B or whatever. We did sign Snell, but the thing about Snell is he has that opt-out. Is Snell going to opt out, Malone? Because I'm sure you got an opinion on that, and probably going to say, hell yes, he's opting out. I would love for him to stay, not miss spring training, get a full spring training in, go have a Cy Young, you win your 3rd Cy Young, and then sign wherever you want. Malone says he's gone. No chance he's staying. Vi Victor says he's gone. Roeder says yes, he is. He's gone or he's staying, Michael Roeder. You probably mean he's gone. He wants to play for a contender. So he's gone. What about Chappie? We're the only team that signed 2 free agents that had qualifying offers attached to them. The only team that lost a 3rd-round pick, a 2nd and 3rd-round pick. And what we got to show for it. That's a big negative for this front office. You guys lost 2 draft picks this year with your off season for 2 guys who might be gone at the end of the year. If Chappie and Snell leaves, that's bad. Nothing like being 500 by Victor. I want to thank everyone. Jim Thurkill, Randy Runolfson. Randy Runolfson again. Great answer. Thanks. Which one is Taylor, righty or lefty? He is the lefty who throws normal. Tyler Rogers is the righty who throws softball style, submarine style, actually. Giants will have to try for Juan Soto. Well, they'll try. There'll be rumors. We'll talk about it. We'll get excited for it. But are we going to actually get Juan Soto? Are we going to get Juan Soto just like we got Arson Judge? Just like we got Bryce Harper? Just like we got every other huge free agent that we're supposed to get? Eric, you can play taps when the PO knocks on your window. When the Popo knocks on your window with their pieces drawn, yelling, get out the dang car now. Always watching, always watch. I'm in a McDonald's parking lot right now. This is probably, it's good any place for that to happen. We need to have at that 500 is no longer acceptable, 100%. Would you rather finish 500, miss the playoffs, or win 50 games and get a number 1? Well, even if we win 50 games to get number 1, there's no guarantee. That's just one player. There's no guarantee that number 1's going to work out. I mean, this year it would have been obviously Bazana or one of these guys who are just incredible. But we did have the number 2 overall pick a few years ago. We got Joey Bart. How'd that work out? Even though he's doing nice things for the Pirates, didn't do nothing for us. So to answer the question, I think I'd rather finish 500 and have a somewhat entertaining season. Losing 112 games, that is not a fun year for me. That's a pretty terrible year. If you tell me we're gonna lose 112 games, and we're gonna get a number 1 overall pick who's gonna end up being a superstar, he's gonna end up being one of the best players in the game for the Giants. Well, that's a different question, but you never know how the first overall pick's gonna pan out. So I prefer to win games. You play to win the game. Some of them pan out, some of them don't. We can go year by year, the first overall pick. Skeens is incredible. We can go year by year. No, I just disagree. We'll disagree with that. You don't know the first overall pick is going to pan out. You can get the third overall pick, fifth overall pick could be the best player in the game. Where was Trout taken? Why is my phone? I don't know if you guys could hear that. My phone started. The radio turned on or something. It's not putting pride aside. You want to lose 112 games for one player? Is that what I'm understanding? You want to lose 112 games for one freaking player, one prospect in baseball. This ain't basketball. Basketball, yes. You get your LeBron. I mean, okay, LeBron's a once-in-a-lifetime guy, but you get whoever you get, and they're going to come and make a huge impact. I said 112. You didn't say 112. You said 50 wins. If you win 50 games, you lose 112. Right? Did I do that math right? I didn't say 120. I said 112. You said 50 wins. No, I don't want to argue with that. I'm tired of this argument. No, I don't want to lose 112 games to get one player who may or may not pan out. But if you want to lose 112 games for one player, then by all means, we'll do that. And you'll have a beautiful year. Then we'll draft someone and we'll still suck. Then they're going to be in the minor leagues for 3 or 4 years. Then they're going to come over and maybe be good. Maybe the Giants still suck because it's a freaking 26-man roster. And then the Giants trade him, or then he goes to free agency. We lose him. And that was all worth it. No one player is worth losing 112 games. Thank you. No, Piazza wasn't. He was at the end. A lot of players have been first overall pick, haven't panned out. Busts. Could get hurt. Could get Tommy John. Could just suck. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to hate on anyone, but even Bazana might not pan out. We don't know. All we got was Pollock. If you know it's going to be Judge, we could have had Judge. Do we understand that? Giants passed on Judge. Did we not? I mean, unless I'm mistaken, I believe Judge was taken at the bottom of the first round. So the Giants passed on Judge. The Giants passed on Trout. The Giants passed on Cody Bellinger. The Giants passed on a lot of really amazing players. That's every team has passed on some players because the draft is it's hard to know for sure. I got prospects I love. I think they're going to be good, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Baseball's a tough game, man. Baseball's tough. Especially high school kids. You got the most talented looking kid, high school hitter you've ever seen. He's facing 80 miles per hour. Going straight to the pros. And now it's, what the hell is this? 97 cutters, sweepers, hitting their spots, dropping in the curves to change-ups. It's a completely different ball game. Completely different ball game. Huge difference. It's a little bit of a crapshoot. Whatever. Of course, I don't want to finish 500 every year. You think one player is going to make us go win the World Series, and that's fine. John Miller with 5. How common is putting starting contributing players on the waivers in August? I mean, it's fairly common when you're completely out of it, trying to save money, trying to do a little reboot in the offseason, and you're willing to let some guys go. But that's just it. $5. Thank you so much, John Miller. That's just it. It tells me the Giants are tapping out. They're tapping out. And I'm supposed to not? Tune in for the last game of the Marlins series. If the Giants do not, I would say at a minimum win 3 of the next 4 games, I very well might be playing taps. If we do worse than that, it's pretty much time to tap out. Kyle Harrison is freaking trash. Louis V. Trade Kyle Harrison. Kyle Harrison wasn't a first-round pick either. What was Kyle Harrison? 4th round? 3rd round, 2020. 2020, we took Patrick Bailey in the 1st. We took Casey Schmidt in the 2nd. I don't even remember. Was it Kyle Harrison in the 3rd? Someone would have to remind me who we took in the 3rd round because I don't remember. I think Kyle Harrison might have been the 4th round. I don't know. But the Estrada decision, whatever, dude. I mean, how am I to sit here and act like I know more than Bob Melvin? I know more than Farhan Zaidi. I think that they were probably told, they do work with the ownership. Ownership, a bunch of greedy billionaires, make no mistake. They care about making a profit. They care about making money. When they see they're not going to be in the playoffs and they decide we're not going to be making that playoff money, that World Series money, it doesn't matter. Let's save as much money as possible. They want that money in their pockets. This is a business. Any money they spend on players is because they want that player to produce, to get in the playoffs. And the better your team is, the more tickets you sell. And the fact the Giants are selling out tickets anyway is not even that good, because that doesn't push them to get better. That's why I don't go to a lot of games when the Giants are sucking. Taps time, Kaiser Soze. You guys are blaming Harrison. Open your eyes and put the blame where it belongs. Michael Roeder, thank you so much. But it's not even a question about, yeah, if we're going to, would I rather finish 500 every year for the rest of the time? I mean, the funny thing is 500 could get you practically get you in the playoffs with the expanded playoffs, but no, I would never want that. But of course, I'm not going to have a horrific season just to get one dude. Because to be honest, whatever pick we get is going to be, I would love to get higher than 13, 14. I'm getting kind of tired of having mid-round pick. I'd love to get like a top 5 pick, top 10 pick, but preferably like a top 5 pick again. But even then, you just never know if they're going to pan out. They should put out $1 tickets. Shoot, I think I can do a better job with promotions, though, the promotion thing. And they do pretty good promotions, but yeah. Eric, let's make one thing perfectly clear. You and everyone here knows more about baseball than Farhan. Well, I appreciate that. Jim Thairo, kill. One promotion they never do. I would do I know you don't want to have players signing autographs all day long, but like Micah, new member. Thank you so much, Micah. Long time supporter. Maybe renewing the membership. I appreciate it so very much. I think you've been a member before, Micah. Member, I was gonna say like a giveaway of mystery signed baseball, right? Like everyone gets a box. You don't know who's gonna be. Open it up, mystery ball. Could be signed Thairo Estrada. You have enough guys on the team, 26 man. Sign 100 balls each. That's first 2,000 something. It doesn't have to be like first 10,000 fans, but mystery signed ball, and maybe a few of them signed by the whole team. Like 10 of them are signed by the whole team. That'd be exciting. You'd be like excited to get your ball. See who freaking signed the thing, right? I don't know. Just thinking, just throwing out stuff. Bobblehead days are always fun. Of course, I know it's probably pricey to get all those bobbleheads made, but you're going to sell out. Whatever. You got the players there. Give away some merch. Shit, do something. Then we are going jack shit. This front office needs to make a decision and rebuild and get some good free agents. Tired of this mid-tier trash. Well, apparently, if you want them to lose, maybe they shouldn't do nothing. Maybe we should. What's it called? Maybe we should tank this shit. Maybe we should tank. Take this ship down. Alone. Don't sign nobody. Don't sign nobody. Go full White Sox next year. Full White Sox. How do you think the fans will respond to that? We ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. New member, one of us. I made it clear I will not go to a home game until Farhan is gone. The old merch was about. I only went to a game because it was free. So you're cool with what we're doing. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want? What do you want me to want? What am I supposed to want? I'm not cool with what we're doing. But if you think I want to go lose 100 and something games for one player, that makes no sense. What they're going to have to do is, first of all, you probably need to get a new GM, a new president of baseball operations, because Farhan has not proven himself. He's not done a great job. He's made a few good moves here and there. The Wade trade was good for Sean Anderson, but he's made more bad moves than good. He has not proven himself. He's had time to do it. We need to get someone else in there who's going to draft better, get some real free agents up in here, make moves that actually make the team better, actually utilize the trade deadline, and create a winning team. Do what the Padres did. Even though the Padres didn't win a World Series, they went all out. They went all out. People will sign to play in San Francisco. I believe that players will sign to play. You have to freaking get them. Outbid everyone else. Look with the Padres. They traded everything. They did whatever they could to get that team a couple years back. Or they got Soto. They got Yu Darvish. They got Blake Snell. I know those guys are all gone now, but they put together a stacked team. The team didn't end up winning, but they went for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. And I answered the question. You didn't like my answer. I answered the question. Would I lose 112 games if we can get the top 5 picks in the first round? Hell yes. But that's not how it works. You don't get 5 picks in the first round. You get 1 pick. Well, other teams come here to play and they win also. Look, if players will sign with any team. Carlos Correa signed with Minnesota. Minnesota. All due respect to Minnesotans. Okay. It's freaking freezing cold and doesn't seem like players, the middle of the country is freezing cold. I'm sure it's a beautiful place. I'm just saying. If players will sign there, they'll definitely sign here. You sure did. Would you want to lose 120 or keep the ownership? If we lose 120, we're going to lose. The ownership's going to be gone anyway. Let's just get this season over with. Let's just get the season. I'm about to freak out. I'm about to freak out. Go full Hal McRae up in here. Full Hal McRae up in this mother. You guys don't want it. I'm going to do it. You guys know the Hal McRae clip. I'm just waiting for the right moment to completely lose it. Win-win. AJ Preller is good. Giants just need to get better. Player of the game is Austin Warren. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. And we're just chilling. We're just chilling on Car Stream. Lose front office and first round draft pick. Yeah, we'll see. You see me doing 162 post-game shows if we lose 120. If I'm a White Sox fan this year, there's no way I'm doing post-game after post-game after post-game, pissed off every night. What are you going to talk about? What can you talk about? Losing that many games. I'll be coming here like, hey guys, we lost again. We suck. This game completely sucks. See you next time. That'd be it. I'm out. Realistically, I am out of here. Thank you guys so much. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Tomorrow's a new day. You could win the series. Can we win the series? Let's win the series tomorrow. Have a better post game, and then let's sweep the Marlins. Hashtag sweep the Marlins. That's all they can do. And get ready in the next few days when we lose, not if, but when we lose, Thairo Estrada and Taylor Rogers, especially Taylor Rogers. He's gone. Taylor Rogers is gone. Some team's going to take him. I don't know who. I haven't really thought about who, but some team's going to take him. So when they're gone, I'm going to be pissed. That's a good video. Best player drafted at every position in Giants history. Post-game shows would be awkward. Yeah, you can't just lose every night. It's like, I think I would actually stop. I think, okay, guys, check this out, man. If that would have happened and we had like a 12-game losing streak, 13, I was like, look, guys, I'm not going to do these post-games anymore. I'm going to put up a video, a 5-10 minute video recap. That'll be your post game, but we can't just keep going live. This is just torture if that was to happen. Thank you again, everyone. Manuel, thank you so much. In order to have a chance to get a high player in the free agency, Giants have to set the market. Got to pay these people. Got to pay the people. Yes, we did end up getting Blake Snell and Chapman because nobody would pay for him. So that was kind of luck. We could have easily missed out on them, but look what happened anyway. If we would have signed Blake Snell and paid a little more, we would have had him for spring training, maybe he would have begun for good from day one. We'd have had a better first half, and who knows where we'd be. But no, we wait till after he's missed spring training. The whole first half, he's hurt, struggling. Now he's finally good, and now he's going to leave. Gosh dang it! Now I'm pissed. I didn't want this to happen. I'm out of here. Just kidding. You guys are awesome. Have a great day. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track. At